Oh, hold on. One moment. I know. I'm sorry I did this. I right as I started the stream, I apologize for any inconveniences. One moment. Aha, ain't none of you suckers from my school will be seeing my phalanges today. Now, on with the video. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm doing a live stream on a Monday. No, you're not. You read the title. And as controversial as it might be, well, let's just be honest. Sure, he discovered the continents of North and South America and killed a bunch of the natives. But really, I don't really care if Columbus Day should exist or shouldn't exist. I'm just glad I get a day off. Now, so with that I say, and remember that this is not a quote from me to remove all controversy off of me. Happy Genocidal Maniac Day. I'm sorry, Happy Columbus Day. Or Merry? Happy? What? No, Merry is Christmas. We're getting there. Another thing I'd like to move on to is that, yeah. I'm 16 now. As of 6 days ago, actually. And yeah, that was my birthday. And speaking of birthdays, today is my little brother Landon's birthday. Happy birthday, Landon. If you're watching this, you're the other reason I did this stream. You're welcome. I don't know if you're the primary reason or the secondary reason. Well, probably the secondary reason, given the fact that the title isn't Happy Birthday, Landon. It's Happy Genocidal Maniac Day. My apologies, but still, you are a contributing factor to this stream. Now, anyway, I'm going to try and keep this stream brief unless a bunch of people show up. Then, more than I'm normally used to, like 10 or 20. Then chances are the latter will be the case. So, I feel like this stream's missing something. I'll be right back again. I swear to God that everything's in my way. I promise you this is not an ASMR stream. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. That is what ASMR stands for any of you American plebeians like myself that would not otherwise know what that is. On a completely unrelated note, I do have my driver's permit. Yeah, the roads are no longer safe. Not because I'm intentionally a dangerous driver, but because even worse, I have no clue what I'm going to be doing. So, what better way than to learn in the one spot where you can't possibly hit anyone? An empty parking lot. I swear to you, this is not an ASMR stream. Hold on. I'm cold. I need a sweatshirt. I get my internal temperature from my mother. I also get my clumsiness from her. Thank God, like all human beings, I have a father, and I got my pain tolerance from him. Yeah, I did not mean to sound insensitive by any means when I say that. Like all human beings should have, I have a father, or at least another parent created me or contributed in the making of the very human being that you are watching for ridiculous content that no one ever sees. Of course, I'm going to be like, I'm sure in years from now, when, if and when my channel gets more popular, people are going to see that and are going to be like, and he thought he was going to be unpopular the entirety of his channel's career? How preposterous. Oh my god, I love this sweater. I got this, I don't even know how long ago. I just love this sweater. You've seen this in several other streams if you're one of my more recent viewers, or maybe not recent, but more so like you keep up to date with my channel, have been for a while. This channel is old. I started it I don't even know how many years ago. I'm going to have to double check. It's 2021 now. When was my oldest video? It still says 2 years ago. I'm getting a sense of doubt. I started my channel when I was in 7th or 8th grade. I'm a junior this year. And if you go back and watch my oldest video, or some of my oldest videos, please don't. You're going to make me hate the sound of my voice. I had a much more... How do I put this in a way that actually makes sense? A higher voice. My voice is a lot deeper now compared to what it was a few years ago. I feel like my channel's lying to me, saying that my oldest video is only 2 years old, when I personally want to call BS. But I digress. My voice has gotten deeper in the last few years. I want to say 3 or 4. My channel is old. I'm old. Well, not that old, but I'm pretty old. Yeah, just so you know, this is this is Sprite. I don't want any I don't want the ATF hunting me down and telling me that you can't do that and I'm under arrest. I mean, despite the fact that, remember, I'm Scottish and German, and I was born in the US, so from a stereotypical point of view, liver failure is technically genetic. For me, I am not going to be, I will not be growing up to become an alcoholic, especially considering I don't want to drink alcohol in the first place. Unless it's on a very, very special occasion, like my birthday, or maybe Christmas. Or my dad's birthday, or my mom's birthday, because if I don't, then I'd feel out of place, especially if we're at a bar. I am legally old enough to drink alcohol in Germany, and that's it. The drinking age in Germany is 16, and yeah, but they don't give you like the hardest of hard alcohols like whiskey. They'll give you like a very light, like a drink with very light amount of alcohol. I just don't like the concept of it. It's something that can impair your ability to drive, which is why my dream vehicle is, stay with me here, a hot pink minivan. I feel like all kinds of you cyber heathens out there that like to make fun of content creators for for like their beliefs and ideologies, you're probably going to have quite a bit of content when you realize that a lot of the statements are quite controversial in this video. And by all of them, I mean only the ones that are pertaining to Columbus Day, and also the fact that my dream vehicle is a hot pink minivan. Because I gotta be honest, that's like the most beautiful car in existence. Like a minivan. It can sit 7 people. A few more if you count the trunk. I've been there. Of course. That was all just that last part was a joke. It seats 7 people. It can store a lot of groceries, and it's the perfect vehicle to pick up your drunk buddies, which is probably what I'm going to be doing in the next 5 years. Who knows? Maybe even the next one. I might have, when I have my license, I might have to pick up a bunch of my drunk family members. Not to say that my family members have ever gotten drunk. I've only been around wasted people a few times, and none of them were my family members. I would just like to clarify. Now, I have been around their friends. That's a different story. And all of them are great lessons to never drink alcohol, especially not in the car. Another thing, so yeah, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive. We're celebrating a genocidal maniac. What else do I have to go over? Not really much as I stare at Anakin Skywalker on the wall. I love how in this mural that I have, because Anakin Skywalker he's slouching, it makes Rex look taller than him. And maybe he is taller than him. I don't know. That's why canon heights are the lifeblood of game theory. Like, to quote Austin from Game Theory, when someone says that this character is 155 centimeters tall, boy howdy, you are in business. Oh, that was a good one. Un momento. Sorry, I just had to talk to my mother real quick. I love her. She's the best. Truly. She's the reason that I have this burrito blanket that I normally put on my armchair for my cat. Oh, yeah. I love it when I decide to have a beverage and someone says something funny, and because I'm easily entertained, I just start to laugh uncontrollably. But remember, there's still a liquid in my mouth, oftentimes either water, Sprite, or chocolate milk. And yeah, chocolate milk. That brings me back to two memories of my sophomore year when I mistook someone saying NASCAR as mass murder. Stay with me here. They clarified that I was like, no, that's illegal, and they were like, she said NASCAR, and I was like, I just started to laugh in cringe, but also because I thought it was really funny that I mistook someone's words so badly. But then I realized I had just taken a sip of chocolate milk. I'm sure you can all see where this is going. I and keep in mind this was back when everybody was the mask Nazis, and like if you didn't and if you have your mask, if your mask wasn't above your nose, you're going to detention or something like that, or wherever they keep the dungeon in the school. Anyway, yeah, that was also back when I was like trying to breathe in but not let the chocolate milk go down my windpipe so that I may breathe. So I had no other choice but to spit it out, and I was like, and this was when I was in my math teacher's class, or technically it was her 7th period class. My class with her is the 8th period one, but because I'm the literal speed runner of lunch, I eat it in less than 10 minutes, and I spend the remainder of my 30-minute lunch break in that room, you know, like 20 minutes before my actual class. So I'm just always there before everyone else. Anywho, so yeah, I spit out the chocolate milk, and I'm like, Miss Holmes, I might need another mask. And yeah, the milk came out of my nose too. It was not fun. That almost happened a second time, but because I had PTSD from the first time, I was ready for it. That was my second and third near-death experiences. Oh yeah, I the first one escapes me at the moment. Oh wait, oh yeah, I know the other one. It happened in my very own bed. As you can see, I sleep with a million blankets. Again, internal temperature from my mother. Love her to death. Anyway, so yeah, I have like 6 blankets, 3 comforters, and a weighted blanket. Stay with me here. So yeah, and my cat is 15 pounds. Yeah, she's the weight of both of my grandma's cats put together. Well, 1 pound lighter than the two, but you get the point. Anyway, so I have all that. This is before I did a great trim out of the number of blankets I had. Before I greatly reduced the number, and my cat jumps on me, and she's like, "You know what would be a great spot to lay on him would be? No, not the ankles. That hurts him too much. He keeps squirming. How about the groin? No, no, too obvious. Ooh, how about the neck? It's the one spot where he's not covered in blankets, aside from the arms, but he moves those too much. So then my cat lays back, sets her spine on top of my neck. And as you can see, I'm struggling to breathe here. And I get her off of I get her off of my neck, and I was like, well, first near death experience. Believe that was my freshman year, maybe early sophomore. No, yeah, that was my sophomore year. Early sophomore year. Ooh, another thing about my sophomore year. It was June 9th. It was literally a few weeks before the school year was over. I think it was June 9th. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm in my 9th period class, right? It's my English class. That's the one class where I'm like, okay, I just have to get through this class and either enjoy it or survive it, and I'll be done for the day. Looks like that day, well, we were reading 12 Angry Men. Great story. I loved it. I loved reading or playing as juror number 12. It was really interesting. So, yeah, after that, my friend Sean, his headphones start to smoke. Like there's smoke coming out of them. Like people, and I'm talking with my friend near the door, and people are like, does anybody smell smoke? So I turn around and I'm like, oh no, I think I know what's going to happen. So I turn away. My friend's headphones explode and I get hit by shrapnel just below this eye. Yeah, and it was also covered in dust. Yeah, I hope you're thankful. Of course, that's to the friend that I was talking to, who I will not name on stream without her explicit permission. So as of now, she will not be named. I hope you're thankful because I was your human meat shield. I took most of that for you. The only thing that hit you was dust. And I don't mean to sound rude by any means. I'm glad you're all right. And anyway, so yeah, I got hit just below this eye. I have proof of this, by the way. And like, yeah, I just took a picture of it when I got home. I just took a picture of my wound in the mirror. So yeah, that was a fun experience. Oh yeah, the teacher swore, I heard, or I didn't hear because I didn't hear what she said. She was like, I'm so sorry about my language. I was just caught way off guard. And to be honest, I didn't really hear her, so apology accepted. Anyway, so yeah, the teacher wanted to send me down to the nurse because I probably I got sniped by exploding headphone shrapnel. It was a headshot, a face shot, mind you. And so yeah, she wanted to send me down to the nurse. And you know how like when you get something like on your eyelid, like you want to open it, but you feel like as soon as you open it, that stuff is going to go right into your eye, and then you're going to suffer for the next 20 minutes, so you refuse to open it. Yeah, that was what happened to me essentially for 5 minutes, including on my way down to the nurse. But then the bell rang and I was like, no, I'll walk it off. I have to get on the bus. I can't miss this. So yeah, all of my friends were like, are you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Because again, high pain tolerance. Not immune to pain. I do have feelings contrary to popular belief. But yeah, it hurt. But as you can tell, I'm still here. And with plenty of PTSD to go around. So yeah, that was the traumatizing moments of my sophomore year in a nutshell. And to think that I was going, like, I got from choking on my Sprite about 10 minutes ago, or 10, 15 minutes ago. I don't know. I lost track. I went from that to choking on chocolate milk in my 10th period, in my 7th/8th period class. I don't know, really. Anyway, I went from choking on my Sprite to reminiscing about my second and third near-death experiences with chocolate milk and choking and laughter to near-death experience with cat laying on my neck and to exploding shrapnel from headphones. So yeah, that was fun. Oh yeah, and now let's talk about the traumatizing moments of my junior year so far. This week will be the start of my oh, hold on. How long has that been there? I just saw something in the comments. Oh yeah, tomorrow is going to be the 6th week of my first marking period. And so far I have been kicked in the foot twice. The same foot. For the first time on the 4th day of school, and the second time about 2 weeks after. Basically, it was like the biggest insult to injury, or not even an insult. I'd wager a war crime to injury. It it hurt. We had to go to the doctors after the second time so that I could get a medical excuse to not participate in gym until the day before my birthday. In other words, I didn't have to participate in gym up until exactly a week ago. But then once I did get back, once that day was over, I got sick and everything was crazy for my birthday. And yeah, then I got another so yeah, I got sent home because it's a witch hunt for COVID still. Got a medical note excusing me to say that no, it's not COVID, it's the seasonal sniffles. And now I'm back in class, just suffering. And I was like, remind me never to get sick again, until I realized that a lot of the stuff that would have been due on Friday is due on Wednesday this week. So I was like, oh, never mind. Sickness isn't that bad. If the teachers are good. So yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Really fun. Yeah, Friday I was back in my gym class, and well, let's just say since nobody has really seen my style of play for soccer for weeks, I was a bit of a an unknown target to deal with. So yeah, of course my team lost because you see I'm the brains of this operation, and they don't exactly execute my plans properly. My strategies are good, but the execution of said strategies, not great. So yeah, what was the point of this video? Because it's coming close to an end. Oh yeah, Genocidal Maniac Day, reminiscing of previous traumas within the year. And happy birthday, Landon. I would sing a song, but I kind of have to end the stream. Oh, who am I kidding? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, you heathen. Happy birthday to you. Love you, but you're a heathen. Anyway, so yeah, that will be concluding this stream. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and leave a comment. And if you are feeling generous, subscribe. So I'll see you next time. And to quote Grace Hill Plays, stay foxy and much love. See you around, everyone.